Okay, this is uh, this is Damus Web, and it's a project I've been working on with a colleague, and I thought I'd just give a video overview of what it is. Um, can't ignore these. uh, but before I explain everything about it, I'll just go over the basic UI. So I was initially interested in this project because I was interested in the protocol. The protocol is called Nostr, um, and it's a very simple protocol, but basically it enables for two-way communications with through WebSockets using JSON, and you can send messages, and they are using all the messages are signed by their authors. Um, so you know if the message is valid and you know who did it. And what was really cool about it is that we could create a Twitter like experience using this protocol. So yeah, a colleague of mine started a project, and I saw that, and I just wanted to um, jump on that for fun. So what I've designed here is a Twitter like experience for users, and yeah, it's been fun so far. I don't know how far I go with it. It's kind of a fun side project, but it's kind of cool watching people use it and people giving feedback, and so I've just been kind of continuing with that. But as you can see, it is basically very similar to Twitter. Like you have a timeline, and not everything you do on with the protocol uh, is Twitter like. You can use it for email, direct messaging, like all sorts of things. Even Git, so you can get patches and stuff like that, which is cool. But here is just like a simple timeline. And obviously there's bugs. I've got a little alpha symbol here or sticker. Um, just say it's up, and you can send that. So you can see I have there's an extension here. I'll just drag this over. You can see I can authorize it. So this is kind of like an extension on the browser that holds my private key, and that is a safe way for like websites not to own uh, your keys. I don't think there's a problem with sites you entering your keys on the sites if you know the site and trust the site. Just like any software, you have to trust them. Just like putting your credentials in for email or API keys and stuff like that. So same practices. Um, but yeah. So that's really cool. I think you could take that further with like apps, extensions on mobile to hold your keys there, so you're not entering them through the web interface, or just have a simple web wrapper for the web app that then has the keys there, and you can toggle which keys you're using for different profiles, that kind of thing. What we have here is a home view. Then you have an explore view. You can see what everyone is saying. And then you have a notifications view. Um, and we have threads, just like Twitter does. Don't have a dedicated thread view yet, but you know, working on that. As you can see, it's just loading right now because I haven't implemented it. There's also profile views, and you can copy the public key of somebody and give that to your friend. Be like, hey, here's my public key, and then you can follow them. I guess I'll just move on to the protocol, since that's all I have to show for now for the app. But Nostr is a very simple protocol called notes and other stuff transmitted by relays. How it works is you have users and relays. It was designed so, you know, obviously can be decentralized in the sense that like anyone can host their own relay, right? And relays can have different implementations and have different ways to uh, validate what users can communicate on them. So this is really great for communities. Like say you have game dev community. It's all game dev people on there, so you can join that relay and see what's going on there. Or maybe you have an artist community and you want to see what's going on there. You just join that relay and you can get the events there. And relays can set up their own rules. So, for example, if like say you had some fan club and you only wanted your friends part of the club to be in there, the relay could have logic outside of the protocol. I'm sure you could use the protocol too to get the relay to communicate like if they're good to go or not. But basically say like, for example, like the club says, hey, I'm only include my friends. Then I'd program into my relay like, hey, only accept these public keys or these signatures of messages and block everyone else. You could also just make it like read only or all sorts of things. So it's great for all different kinds of controls and allows people that set up communities for their own reasons and rules, and also gives users the ability to choose what communities they want to be a part of. And users own their identity because they own their keys, right? So I think that's really great. There's a whole bunch about this. I don't think I want to get too much into the protocol. I think obviously there might be some issues, and we've never tested scaling it to like millions, or I guess that's all that really matters is millions of people right now. Billions is not really there. I don't think anyone has billions of users, but I think that would scale on a per relay basis, and also just depending on the client. That's the other cool thing about this is there's lots of different clients. If you don't like Damus Web, you can use Damus iOS, or you can use Alfalma or Minds, or there's like all these different websites or communities can build their own implementations of how to interact across the protocol, which makes it even cooler. So yeah, so that's kind of like my dev update, just showcasing one of the web projects that I've been working on. I will say I haven't really done a lot of programming on this one. I've simply just done the design and programmed the design in the front end. I haven't built my own relay yet, and I haven't really contributed much to the protocol code. So I've really just had fun working on a certain component of this, but it's very cool. So yeah, thanks and peace out.